I like the music you guys play, actually. It's cool.
Paul Simon, Graceland, Hobart, Sultry 106.5. Well, very excited, Joe. It's time for Talk to the Hands.
Good morning, guys. How's
Good morning, Hands. How you doing?
You know,
Very well, thank you.
What we really do need is some kind of soundtrack for that.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Talk to the Hands.
Maybe you could do a rap for us.
I'm thinking more, you know, the banjo clip out of, what is that? The Shining? I'm saying it.
I like it. I like it.
We'll work on that.
Hey, Hands, we're talking today about what is it? 122th? 172?
No, yes, 172.
172.
Yeah.
Explain that.
Yeah, well, 172th is a very small portion, you would think, only 1 out of 72 units. And actually, what it is, it means 20 minutes of a day. So there's 24 hours in a day and 20 minutes. And what I'm encouraging couples to do is to spend at least 20 minutes together just to sort of offload and debrief with each other.
Nice.
And what you find is that if you're willing to give your wife that attention, 10 minutes each, really listen, you know, and try and support her in what she's doing, just let her unwind, well, with a glass of wine or a cup of tea or dinner time.
Yeah.
Some couples like to talk in bed at night, 20 minutes. But if you do 20 minutes a day, it gives you an opportunity to actually connect. And so what you want to do is try and connect with your wife or your partner at least once a day, and 20 minutes is all it takes. 172th small.
We call that couch time. We call that couch time. And we do it. Well, we try to do it. We're not regular. Like it was an idea that we had.
Yeah.
Couch time. So as soon as they get home for night time, we say to the kids, okay, leave us alone for 20 minutes, and Mummy and Daddy just want to sit and debrief, and we call it couch time. And we thought that was a really good thing for the children to also see us doing that.
And did it work for you and Mary?
Yeah, well, it worked, except that we haven't been consistent with it. So
what I'm saying is that you know, 172th of a day is not actually much to give to each other for the marriage, and really it's about connecting. Because what you find is that we're very busy during the day, and there's a lot of build-up of tension sometimes. And sometimes you'll find that people are tense when they come home, and then if they don't have a chance to relieve that tension, the tension stays, you see. But if you have the opportunity just to talk to each other, it relaxes you more and can actually set the tone for the rest of the evening. You know, the reason I say this, I was actually on a bus once, and I was sitting right at the back seat, and there was these two women sitting in front of me. And one was obviously had this issue at work, and she was talking in a very tense tone, and the other person was just listening. And after about 10 minutes, you could actually see that she was relaxed. And then the whole atmosphere between the two of them changed, and they were more relaxed.
yeah, nice.
And so, you know, just that 20 minutes a day, if
So-
couples give that to each other.
But for a man, like for a woman, that seems to be a really easy thing. You know, yeah, 10 minutes. For a man, that can be, or for some of us, that can be quite uncomfortable as well. What would you say to us men who might find that a struggle to sit down and just talk eye to eye for 20 minutes?
It's good that you brought that up, actually, because some guys find it very hard to listen to their wives, particularly if their wives have got some tension in their voice. And what they want to do, if they hear their wives speaking with some tension, they want to actually fix it up, because they want the wives to relax. They actually don't like that tense tone. But if you stay there with them and just listen to them and get involved and, you know, really show interest, what happens is that the tension actually, you know, it actually goes. People become more relaxed. And once you're relaxed, if you're both relaxed, after this 20-minute session you can have with each other, as I said, it sets the tone for the rest of the evening, because you've both been able to talk, you've been able to offload, you have this sense that you care for one another, and the rest of the evening then becomes a good time. So 172 is only a small portion, really, isn't it?
I like it.
Yeah. Hans, just a quick comment. I recently heard my daughter say to my wife, my little 3-year-old daughter, said to Mummy, I was talking and Daddy was snoring. And my wife responded, don't worry honey, you get used to that. You mentioned before that relaxing in bed at night, talking for 20 minutes works for some couples.
Yes.
Yeah. She can talk all she wants. Yeah, that's my point.
Not a
I'm sure she's talked for hours sometimes. No, my point being, that doesn't work for us. So I guess what I'm saying is every couple needs to find their place where they can have a meaningful interaction For me, it's not in bed.
Oh, that's good, Nick.
You know,
Sometimes at the kitchen bench, actually, is a good place.
That's exactly where, and it's generally whilst I'm preparing the dinner.
My wife's the one that falls asleep of a night time. We'll be chatting away in bed. She just falls asleep. And I'll say, are you listening to me? And she goes, oh, yeah. And she goes, you've just got such a soothing voice. That's what she said. You know, to try and smooth it over. Oh, you've got such a smoothing voice, you put me to sleep.
Marianne should be in sales.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
That's
She
great.
knows what to say.
You obviously don't put your listeners to sleep, do you, Scotty?
Oh,
Well,
a soothing voice.
there you go, mate. Maybe.
So anyway,